So we're going to get right into it.
Yeah.
This cast is star-studded. We've got Denise Welch, Chuckle, to me.
To you.
Yeah, I love it.
To me mainly.
Who are you most excited to work alongside?
Myself. I'm joking. I love all of them. Denise is a friend of mine. And it's always great in Panto when you're working with a friend because you get a chemistry unlike anything else on stage. You know, Panto kind of warrants that.
You can kind of get that back and forth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's lots of really lovely moments between friends on stage.
And you can tell that as an audience member,
exactly.
You can see that.
And if we're having fun, then the audience have the best night ever.
Well,
and
so, crossed.
Absolutely, but we insist on it. And it starts actually backstage, it starts in the dressing rooms, it starts in the corridors, and it's, you know, I've been doing this for many years now, and I always believe if you go into it having the best season of your life, then it's going to project that onto the stage, because we don't want a single person to be in that audience and think, actually, I've not had the best night. Exactly, yeah. And then you want them to join in, and it's brilliant, it's a wonderful moment. So for all of them, but I think me and Den are going to have a lot of fun.
And give your costume a little bit of a rating, and what do you make of the costume when you first saw it?
So my costume, basically, I am like grown-up sushi. Is how I can put it. I look, it's designed
Green.
to look like, yeah, I'm a merman, I'm a magical merman. It's also hyper camp. It's about having loads and loads of
just
fun.
going extra,
extra. Everything is completely extra. So the costume is designed to be extra. I've just put it on. It's now swimming in a tank next door, and it literally looks like a fish. It's very magical, it's very special.
And obviously you're not a newbie to pantomime, and Nottingham is huge on it, absolutely huge on anything theatrical. I like to call it the Midlands Trafalgar Square. How excited are you to kind of be in and amongst that?
I love it. I'm really excited about being in Nottingham because I'm a Leicester boy. And so, believe it or not, before you were even born, I was coming to Nottingham clubbing. So I'm really excited about being back in the Midlands. And in a bizarre way, it's kind of like a homecoming gig for me. So when I was growing up, Nottingham was the closest city
place to go to.
Exactly. We'd come here shopping, we'd come here clubbing. And Monday night used to be the best gay night in the Midlands. That was a really good night, so we used to come here. And so it's going to be really exciting about coming back and sitting in the Midlands, being, you know, hearing the accents, you know, all of those things. I've been in London now for 32 years, it's a long time. So to kind of come home and to be in a big show, and like you say, it's, you know, the Trafalgar Square of the Midlands, it's going to be wonderful to bring all the audience in and get them to have loads and loads of fun.
And obviously you're well known for the TV. How does it compare, kind of being on the big and small screens in our living rooms to being on stage?
Well, there's an intimacy you get with theatre. There's a right now moment, and so when you're on stage, and you know, you've got, obviously we've got scripts, we've got musical cues and lighting cues and exit cues and all of those things, but there is a really beautiful intimacy and immediateness
that you don't get.
You don't get that on television, and also when you can see the audience. That's the other thing as well. So when you look out and there's those wonderful moments when you're throwing a line to the audience or you're bringing them in for a gag,
and they have to try and catch it.
Exactly, and they have to try and catch it. And hopefully they will catch it. But also as well, what's really lovely is when you get them involved, because you know it's so funny because whenever we're in rehearsals every single year, the first week we're all terrified and nervous, and we're learning the dance routines and the songs and everything else, the scripts. We always say this, that we're just waiting for the final actor to arrive, and that's the audience, because the audience are as involved with the show as we are, and it has to be that way, and it's got to be a collaboration between the two. We want to break the fourth wall. We don't want that.
Do you anticipate a great crowd from Nottingham?
100%. The Midlands are great, aren't they? Because they're rowdy and they're up for it and they want to be involved.
Do you want some heckling?
Of course, bring it on. Whatever you can throw at me, Jordan. I want you in that audience. I want you throwing stuff.
Giving boos.
No, never a boo. No boo. I don't get a boo. I'm the fairy. I get the cheer. That's Denise's role, and I'll be booing the loudest.
Did you get a say in what role you wanted?
Yeah, you kind of get offered, and so they'll come to you, you know, usually about February, March time, and say, you know, this show's on, and how do you feel about playing this character? I mean, I always play a very similar role in all the shows.
In all of them.
I would never play a baddie. It's just not my character. And number one, I wouldn't be very good at it. Number two, I don't like not being liked. Yeah. And it's also, you know,
that's quite a big part. Yeah.
It's kind of my personality. It's always to fix stuff, and also I'm quite fearless in real life, and not that is being typecast, but you kind of know what roles suit you. And I guess I get kind of jealous of performers when they're so versatile that they can fit into any role. For me, I'm very comfortable in this
role.
one.
Yeah.
Exactly, and I kind of know what to do.
That's a good thing though, you like having your niche that you can hit all the time.
Yeah, and it's great, and I always get the biggest cheers. Yes! Cheer!
Well, this starts on December the 7th. We wish you all the best. And I'm definitely going to be in the stands heckling all the way.
So are you going to be booing or cheering me though?
Bit of both, I'm afraid.
Jordan,
Bit of
honestly,
both.
you're so mean.
You need a bit of boo, isn't it? It adds a bit of atmosphere.
I'm going
in
to
there.
ground you, Gok. I'm going to ground you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for
Thanks,
joining
Jordan.
us.
Thank
Cheers.
you so much.